Hello and welcome to Christmas Crafts 365. Today I'm going to be making two vintage inspired ornaments, and the first one I'm going to be using the scrapbook paper that I found from Hobby Lobby called Remnants of the Season, and specifically this page that has lots of different vintage looking Christmas pictures. I'm using a round piece of wood and I found these off of Amazon. I did have to drill the hole, but I'm going to list the listing in the description down below so that if you would like to purchase these wood pieces, you can. And I'm just tracing around each picture. I'm making sure that the hole is not covering up any important parts like Santa's face. And so I kind of am just going back and forth trying to make sure it's lined up the correct way. Now normally I would probably use square pieces of wood to do these, but I was all out of the wooden tags that I used to have. So I'm just using up what I have, and they actually turn out really nice even though the paper is rectangular and the wood is circular. After finishing tracing around all of these, I also have a little heart over on the side because some of these ornaments are going to be larger. I have two larger rectangles that I'm going to include as well. I got these hearts at Hobby Lobby around Valentine's Day, but they were the perfect size for these bigger rectangles. After tracing everything, I cut out all the pieces, and what's great about this is it does give you a lot of ornaments, so one page can give you several pieces. I did apply each piece of wood with Mod Podge, and then lined up the paper and rubbed it really well with my hands to make sure it would stick. And for the heart shape, I didn't want to use the string that came with it, so I removed that and also put Mod Podge on the wood. And I've seen other people use glue sticks before. I personally have never done that, but they say that that works really well. So you can choose, you can try with glue stick or you can use Mod Podge. I also trimmed up a few of the edges around the back because sometimes the paper stuck out a little bit farther, but that was a really quick, easy fix. Now I'm just taking a needle and poking it through the holes and wiggling it around so that I have a place to put the string. I'm using just a nice satin red ribbon that I probably got either from Hobby Lobby or Michael's. It's pretty old ribbon, so I can't remember quite where I found it, but I thought it worked really well with the red colors that are on each of these ornaments. Now I'm decorating them fairly simple, so I am using this plaid ribbon, and you can use whatever ribbon you have. Again, that ribbon was probably from Michael's or Joann's or Hobby Lobby. Those are the three areas that I usually shop. And I'm using this greenery just to add a little bit of decoration. I didn't want it to be too long because I didn't want to cover up any of the pictures or the words. So I'm not doing any crazy decorations, just something simple by hot gluing a couple little sprigs and then the bow on top. Now for some of these I did use different colors of ribbon as well. I was just trying to use up what I had. And also on some I didn't even use the little sprigs of greenery. I maybe added a little diamond if I didn't want it to cover up Santa's face. Now here are the finished products, and I was able to make quite a few. You can see red ribbon, some white ribbon in there as well. I think they turned out really cute. For ornament number 2, I'm using these glass ornaments that I found from Michael's. I've had these for a long time and I'm so glad I'm finally using them up. I started off with this little snowman, and I did remove the top of the ornament that you hang the hook from. And I'm cutting a small thin strip of white felt and rolling it up into a cylinder and gluing it shut. This is just so I can fill up the hole that I made in the top of each ornament by removing the little hanger part. I want to create a cylinder that will fit down in there snugly so that I don't have any gaps and it won't fall down inside of the ornament itself. I put a little bit of hot glue in there just to secure it shut and made it flat with the top. I'm taking this little bottle brush tree and just twisting off the little wooden piece at the bottom, trimming up little extra pieces at the bottom of the tree, and applying hot glue in order to stick it down into that little felt piece. Now just as one added quick decoration, I made this little cute bow with my satin ribbon and glued it to the very top of this little ornament. And to hang it, I'm going to be adding a green string and tying it around the top of the tree. Now I know sometimes people are concerned about having a glass ornament instead of a shatterproof one, But anytime anyone tries to buy a glass ornament from us, we always let them know it's glass in case they want to return it or take it back because they're worried about maybe small children or if they have pets that want to climb in their tree. But most of the time they're okay with it, so I wouldn't be afraid of making glass ornaments for your craft show. Now these had several different styles, and here they all are. I think my favorite one is the snowman, but I just love how shiny they are. I love the cute bows. I love the tree on the top. They just really look vintage to me. And here are the two vintage ornaments together. I was able to make 32 of the wooden ornaments with the scrapbook paper, so I thought that was great, and 11 of the glass ones. Be sure to check out some of my other ornament videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.